What's going on, everyone? Moose here, Airguns of Michigan, and today we are going to be talking about not necessarily the impact, even though it had an impact on the impact for sure. We're going to talk about the Huma barrel tensioning system that you can pick up and really game change your shooting, especially if you're shooting slugs. Now, as you guys know, you followed me on this journey with this air gun. This is the FX Impact M3 Power Block that we've been working on the entire time as a 22 slugger. And I really struggled to get super good groups with the speeds that I was looking for out of different, slugs. I had, we shot NSAs, we shot Zons, we shot, other people's stuff, varmint knockers. And I'm going to tell you that this gun literally came to life after adding this Huma tension system. Now, I do have an 800 millimeter FX barrel tension kit, and we are going to install it onto this gun. That's going to be in probably the next video. But I wanted to share with you guys that for $250-ish, you could pick up this Huma set, and I believe that it comes in different lengths as well as different calibers. So you're actually going to take your shroud off. This actually fits right over the barrel itself, tensions up. It does come with its own top rail. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you're like me and you have multiple top rails, like the Saber Tactical or the Crawford and Lipped, you're gonna have to remove those from your air gun to make this work. The other thing that you need to know is the block in front of your cocking mechanism here that protrudes out. So if you have an FX Impact M3 that is set up already for the tension barrel system, and you'll know because there'll be a little piece that sticks out in front of your block here. It'll have 2 screws on it. That will not work with this system. Just so happens that I happen to have another Impact that I swapped that front block with. That's something that we can certainly demonstrate, and, we'll talk about. As a matter of fact, you know what? We're going to talk about it in the next video. So if you want to see exactly what I'm talking about, wait for the next video. It'll be out in 2 days. I basically block mine every other day. And you'll see the part that I'm speaking of because the 800 millimeter tension kit that I got came with one. So that was cool. So if you already have it, it's going to pose a problem if you try to use the Huma kit. It doesn't mean that you can't get another block. It just means that make sure that you do, because kit does not come with it. But totally added a bunch of rigidity to my barrel, and I'm going to tell you every single thing that I shot after the fact was 100% better. Even if I shot things that weren't really happy with the tune or whatever, they still shot better than they did prior to adding this tension system. But this is actually the gun that we shot our golf balls at 180 yards. It was this exact setup. I have changed nothing on it since. Just adding this tension barrel got me to hit that golf ball at 180 yards in 3 shots. My buddy Jay did it in 2, and Denny the flat broke air gunner was out there with us, and we're not going to talk about how many shots it took him because we love Denny. But so I just really wanted to talk about it because here's the thing. Even though I'm going to put the 800 millimeter FX tension system on this gun, and I'm going to replace the top rail. I'm going to put my Crawford and lip back on here. This Huma setup is 100% going to go onto another one of my impacts for NRL and PRS shooting. There is no doubt in my mind that this is one of the best setups on the market. I have had plenty of time and ample time to evaluate, continue to shoot. This gun in particular loves the 30.5 grain Zon slugs in 218. So, you know, this whole barrel, this whole everything is going just onto another impact that I'm going to use specifically for NRL and PRS shooting. That's all it's for. So everything else is going to stay on the gun. Like I said, I'm just going to put the Crawford and lip top rail back on. And then I'm going to put on the 800 millimeter tension setup from FX. So if you guys are in the market, you know, like I said, you know, and you don't want to change that 700 millimeter, you don't want that extra 100 millimeter, you know, and I believe, I'm almost certain that you can actually get this for 600 and 500 millimeter as well. You can find all this stuff right through High Pressure Pneumatics. So if you guys are in the market, you can pick up the phone, give Tom a call, and ask him which one of these kits he can get in, and he'll take good care of you. And I don't know. With that being said, I'm Moose. This is Airguns of Michigan. And I appreciate you guys hanging out and checking out the videos. And if you guys have any questions on this setup, let me know. You can also go to Huma Air and check them out online, and they'll show you all of the different sizes that you can get for all the different calibers. So, you know, you may even be able to just buy the different lengths of tubing, which would be awesome, just to be able to move it from, you know, gun to gun or barrel to barrel. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Till next time, be good to each other, and God bless.